Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd. I am doing a read. It's spread at 12. I have more space down here. I do miss sitting here because I have this space. With the Fifth Spirit Tarot deck. So I see this for one is a queer inclusive deck by Charlie Claire Burgess. I also see this as an aspect of going into your shadow side because it's like a mirrored image, and that's come out to me quite a few times this week about the mirror image, like maybe helping people to go inside or go internal of seeing the light and the dark, because sometimes we want to spend so much time in the light that we forget that there is one half of ourselves. It's the part that people see, the extroverted expressionism of ourselves, which I see to be the outward view, and then the internal aspect, which you would see as the shadow side. Also, what I'm paying attention to is the green apples in this pictorial. We're at the 11:11. Look at this. This is a breed that was meant to be had. Let me see what the green apples represent. So it represents fresh starts, health, and hold on one second. Fresh starts, health. Is there anything else? Freshness, youth, renewal, and growth. It symbolizes passion or desire. It's associated with the mind, the knowledge, and sometimes untainted innocence, or knowledge that is forbidden. So that came forward. So the first card to come up that we had is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is some sort of element of loss. That's how I see it. Or maybe not even loss. Maybe something being dead or dying off. So what's next? The Ace of Cups. It's a renewal. This is your cup pouring over. But there was some sacrifice made for you to get to this point of a full cup. We have the Three of Wands. This is fire energy, taking flight somewhere. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is full completion energy. A house that is burning, that has a good heat in there. It's insulated. It's like it's a perfect house in a lush green area. We have the Page of Cups. So you have one thing in this Page of Cups. It's a balloon that's floating away, one of which you're leaning on. But in this Page of Cups, they're also in a place of, maybe it's a call to your health, maybe having a new outlook on your health, because they're in a wheelchair. So maybe a new outlook, new vision. We have the Queen of Wands energy, Nine Lives Ballroom. Okay, this is someone who is stepping into their awareness, their power, whatever that they feel is necessary. The Three of Swords, some sort of heartbreak that you're stitching back together. The Ace of Pentacles, starting from the ground, starting from the bottom. Now we're here. So we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Both of these are a unit. You're building something, and something is overpouring for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, Five of Cups, there's a loss. The Hanged One, you're in a space of being under, okay? And then we're going to pick 2 more cards, and then that will be it for us. But the card I think I'm going to read is the Ace of Cups, or maybe the Queen of Wands. All right, so the Tower card, something needed to be. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, then you have the Tower. This is not the same house. Something needed to be looked at from the outside. You need to take a moment to kind of look at it from the outside. Seven of Wands, there are a lot of things coming at you. And then, something needed to end. What's facing up is a justice card. Justice is already served. You walk straight to that justice. You walk straight to whatever needed to come forward. You made it happen. This is protection. This is, these are the scales here. You have protection because the feather is here and the eye of protection is here. House of law. So you're walking towards whatever was meant to be had for you. So I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to read the justice card. Judgments. So justice from the fulcrum of the scales, justice surveys the past, present, and future. They perceive the whole story, the long procession of choices that lead to this moment, the deeds recorded in the heart. Then they put down the scales. They put down the scales and take up the sword. So as they are weighing things out, they are weighing it out to see what is the best decision. Then, once ready, they pick up the sword. When justice appears, so that when things appear for them in the way of clarity, it's time for a reckoning. On the collective level, this card is about the unjust systems of power and authority that privilege some and oppress others. It's always a duality in things, about taking action to challenge those systems, fighting for justice and equity, and demanding change. On the individual level, justice calls for a personal audit of your life. This is taking inventory. Turn your attention to your choices and consider if you're acting in integrity and in alignment with your values. Justice asks you to step into your own authority by taking responsibility for your actions, asserting boundaries when necessary, demanding accountability from others when you've been transgressed. Justice's sword isn't ornamental after all. It's the sword of choice and truth. Okay? And when the scales are unbalanced and the sword takes action, it means clear the way. So I hope that you guys reserved. I hope that you guys received this message. It's pretty clear in saying that things needed to be broken down to be built back up. That's that Ace of Pentacles energy from the ground up. So we're building from the ground up now. This is a fresh start. Whatever it means, today is the 22nd. I've been saying 222 all week. Whatever it was, and April is a month of just getting the real truths out there. And I think for particular signs, these things will be double time. But I hope that you guys receive whatever was given to you today. I'll be back later because I didn't do 2 reads yesterday. I love you so much. Bye.